Damn, it's been a long time. You do this again? What's going on, guys? I know it's been a long time. A lot of you may be asking what I've been doing, and it's just exams, man. I'm in my last year, so I need to focus on I had to focus on my exams and assignments. I haven't been able to focus on YouTube. And what best time to come than holiday season, you know? Everyone loves holiday season. I love it. I love to travel. If you've been following this channel, you know that what I've been doing this past year was traveling. Obviously before the whole semester started and all the nonsense. Now what I was gonna say? I look real good on this camera. Really up close and personal though. Up close and personal on this bitch. As I said, if you've been following this channel, you know that I've been traveling a lot through Europe, to America, just one place, to Africa. And because of this, a lot of friends have come across and been asking me a lot of questions in terms of how I've been flying around, where I've been staying, and what I've been doing in these places. And that added to the fact that it's holiday season, I realized there's going to be many of you asking, looking for the same type of answers. So I decided to make a video and help you guys out as well, you know what I'm saying? You know, share the info. So before you adventure yourself into the wilderness, there are three things you need to look at. First thing is how you're gonna get yourself from one point to the other, where you're gonna stay, and what you're gonna do there. Now, me personally, in terms of flights and stuff, the main service that I've been using is a Skyscanner. That's the main website that I've been using is Skyscanner. The good thing about this website is that it compares all the airlines to provide you with the best, cheapest prices. And it's been really useful this past year when I had to travel from Malta to Marrakesh and stuff like that. It was a good service. The main two actual airlines that I use are Easyjet and Ryanair. And this is because, again, they give you the cheapest kind of prices. If you're flying from London, try to use Gatwick or Luton, just because you save a lot of money compared to what you will spend if you use Heathrow. If you use Heathrow Airport, it's much more expensive. I personally use Gatwick, even though I live next to Heathrow, but the travel to Gatwick and the actual flight from Gatwick is cheaper than me getting a flight from Heathrow. It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's not about when you want to travel. It's not about having a lot of money. It's more about knowing how to spend your money. By using Easyjet or Ryanair rather than British Airways and Virgin, in deciding to go through Gatwick rather than Heathrow, you're already saving a lot of money and spending way less than going through the mainstream alternatives. Another suggestion I will give you would be to use local airlines. Now, last year when I had to go from Barcelona to Seville, I used Iberia, and it cost me £20 less than 20 or 30 pounds less than using Easyjet or Ryanair. That's a local airline from Spain, and it cost me around 18 to 21 euros, which is 15 pounds. 15 pounds. So last year I was able to travel through Europe for a month or two, 3 months, and the main source of the main means of transport, the main transport that I utilized, what's with these big words? Main way of transport that I was using was not a plane, it was a coach. And that's how I was able to afford to travel across Europe. Like I went from London to Brussels to Germany to Paris. But yeah, you get the drill. Like I went to many cities and I just utilize coaches. Just use coaches. Now the main service that I use is Megabus. You get stupid prices with Megabus. And if you have a NUS card, it's kind of like a student card, you get, oh my days. There was a trip from Brussels to Amsterdam, and you know they're close to each other, but guess how much it was? I give you 3 seconds. 90p. 90p. You don't believe me? It's a 3-hour journey. I didn't actually get to buy that one. I had to buy the next one because I wasn't sure. So it cost me £2.30 from Brussels to Amsterdam. 3-hour journey. Yeah. So I'm saying there are other alternatives to the mainstream means of transport. And if you travel through Europe, you go by coach, you find it so much easier and so much expensive. So you find it so much easier and so much cheaper. The other service that I used once was National Express, and it is a little bit more comfortable than Megabus, but like again, it's down to chance. They have old buses and Megabus, and then new buses which are really good. Although National Express has leather seats, so yeah. But again, there's always a good side and a bad side to everything. Now the bad side about coaches is time that takes from one place to another. Initially, the coaches that I used was getting me from one place to another overnight, so I didn't miss that much. Getting coaches for long distances is now my worst experience going through by coach came from me traveling from Berlin to Paris. Now that was the worst trip I ever had. So when I went from London to Brussels, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good. But the trip from Berlin to Paris was a nightmare. And that's because I didn't use Megabus. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's another website that I use in terms of coaches. It's called Go Euro. So Go Euro for coaches. So you know, if Megabus didn't have a trip from this place to other, I will have to search somewhere else, and I will use this website called Go Euro, and it gives you local coach services. And yeah, go check it out. It's actually pretty useful. I'll put all the links down below. So again, Skyscanner, Megabus, Go Euro for coaches, Skyscanner, Easyjet and Ryanair for flights. But yeah, back to the experience. Berlin, it took me a whole day to get from Berlin to Paris. I mean, you know, the distance is pretty far, but like basically I had to go from Berlin to Cologne, still in Germany, and from Cologne to Paris. And I had to wait so long because from Berlin to Cologne I went overnight again. So I got to Cologne overnight, and then I had to wait from I was in Cologne by 6 a.m. or 6 a.m. and my coach was not till 12. No, was not till 4 p.m. Oh, that whole day I was like, what was I thinking? Like, it doesn't get me wrong, it saved me a lot of money, but in this kind of situations you need to compare. You need to balance the time that will take you according to the time. What? In this kind of situations you need to balance how much you spend and how long it's gonna take you. Because you understand, I was in Cologne for that was another city that I was able to check, but I was so tired. I've spent the whole day editing, but I was just like dragging my luggage everywhere. Oh, one of the worst experiences ever. But yeah, other than that, Megabus, coaches, Woo. But then again, as I said at the beginning, the suggestions are if you want to go through Europe. If it's internationally, I am not sure. Obviously, coaches will not work in terms of flights. You need to check it out for yourself. I don't know, but so you know, Skyscanner is genuine. It's a genuine website, and Google Flights, obviously. Now, finally, you understand, I've been recording all day. In terms of accommodations, I've been using Airbnb. For those who do not know what Airbnb is a service that lets you rent apartments or entire houses for the days you need to be at that place. Yeah, and it's pretty sick. I used it a couple of times. Use my discount code. I'll put it here somewhere. If it's your first time using it, I'll put it here somewhere. And it's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I've been able to stay at pretty good places through Airbnb, and it's pretty cheap actually. There's sort of another website that I've been using for accommodation. Yeah, bro. Another website that I've been using for accommodation has been booking.com. Sorry, I need to check my script. Has been booking.com. Booking is more hotels. I think lately they've been doing apartments as well, but mainly hotels. And yeah, basically it compares the prices from that area, and then it gives you the best according to your preferences. Again, I used it for when I went to Amsterdam, Marrakesh, New York. I used it a couple times, and they are pretty good. But yeah, mainly if you're a big group, Airbnb, it's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. And yeah, I always had good experiences with Airbnb and booking.com. Prefer Airbnb, use my code. I hope this video is not too long. Now the third and last one, things to do in the place you're going to. You know, some people go into holidays and they just think, oh, I'm gonna stay in the coast, I'm just gonna stay in the beach and just there. But then you're gonna stay there for a whole week. Sooner or later you're gonna get tired. But then obviously you won't know what to do because you haven't searched anything up. And also because, you know, you always want to make the best of your trip and you want to see everything. You want to experience the whole city fully. And that's why you should search what are the best things to do in that city. I always find it really helpful to search online of best things to do, whether it's in TripAdvisor or like Google. It's always reviews of people that actually went to the place and experienced the whole thing, and from that you can make a list into the things that you can do or you can go and see. Like for example, when I went to Barcelona, I searched up the places that I should go and check and the things to do, where to eat and stuff like that. That will help you a lot in terms of, you know, filling up your holiday schedule kind of thing, like what to do basically. At least it gives you something to do, you know what I'm saying? You don't want just to stay there like take it out the sun and frying your ass up, you know, like do something, man. Other than that, man, those are the tips that I can give you guys. Hope it helped. Depending on how this goes, I'll probably be making more videos in terms of this. Now you guys need to let me know if this kind of videos help you guys by putting in the comments below or liking it and subscribe. You know, that chick is subscribe. Yeah, man, hope this helps and hope you guys have a good holiday, and yeah, peace. I'm on focus. Double checking if I'm on focus. Just double checking.